Platinum stars, platinum chicks, platinum clubs, platinum rich.
This is the Analog Drift Podcast, your source for gaming news, reviews, and impressions. So, start the show off with what you've been playing lately, anyhow.
I have dove into the world of DC Universe Online. As of today, we're filming this on a Saturday. I think on the next Tuesday, they're going to have a new expansion already, which you get with your subscription fee. That you don't have to go out and you have to buy, like, you know, the add-on, you know, content and stuff like that. You get that with your subscription. I do have a minor complaint about it. Is I'm having a hard time finding people who want to communicate with you, whether it be the chat box, whether it be the Bluetooth, which we heard today. We went to the comic store, talked with someone else, said they're having trouble with that Bluetooth connectivity. Hopefully they get that fixed in the next patch. But
people at least get a
that's
keyboard.
part of the game, is grouping up with superheroes, getting your Justice League or your little League of Heroes and talking about what you're going to do, because if someone's not healing, you know, someone's attacking, you can say, hey, you know, what are you doing? And
yeah, at least get a keyboard. You don't have to get the $40 chat pad. You can actually just play it with a $9 USB keyboard, or you can get a wireless for $30. There's all kinds of options out there to have ways to chat. And if you don't have a chat pad or a keyboard, just at least say something through the...
If it takes you 5 minutes to say okay or respond something that I'm asking you to do or something, it's really, I'm having a fun time. It kind of doesn't know what it wants to be yet. It is an MMO. It is an action game. But I think they're getting that. I think they've got a good start of what that blend is going to be like. I mean, it's fast paced. It's not like turn based, you know. But it's fun. I'm having fun with it, and I'm a comic book reader myself. I prefer Marvel, but DC is still fine. But I mean, come on, Marvel, get your game going. I want an MMO from you guys. That'd be awesome.
Yeah. So this DC game might be, you know, worth something if they keep adding content for the fans. If they get some of the communication issues fixed with the Bluetooth headsets, and if the user base is there,
right?
You know, if there's enough good people playing.
Yeah.
So write in, let me know what you think about DC. So you've been playing anything else lately?
Little Big Planet 2, which you got me onto the first one, and then I kind of kicked myself in the butt because I didn't continue to play it as much as I should have, as much as you were playing it.
Yeah.
And into the create mode a little bit, but now, like I said, I've been playing DC. It's been taking up most of my time. I want to get to level 30 so I can open up more. But when I'm not playing that, I'm either playing Little Big Planet 2, or last week we had Stacking come out. Really cool game, really innovative way to get some puzzles done and figure them out. There's one puzzle that you had, like, I think there's 6 different ways to finish it, and I've only figured out like 2.
There's some that have 5 or 6 ways to finish it later on, but most of the ones that I saw usually just have 3 ways to finish it.
Yeah, and I've only figured out 1 or 2, and then I remember the next day after we downloaded it, we were talking, and how did you finish this one puzzle? And you're like, well, I had the little wrench guy go over to the thing, and I opened up the thing, and
where you unlock the fan and fart through the fan, and then
see, I didn't do that. I had found the little mistress girl and seduced the guard, and got him away from it enough in time for me to pop out, pop back in, and go unlock the door with the keymaster guy, and then go in and disrupt the party.
You have to switch back and forth between dolls to stack into them and use their different abilities to make stuff happen. So
fun game.
Cool.
I like it. I loved it. And I played, what's the other game I played? The only platinum trophy I have, Sly Cooper Collection, and I only got the platinum on the first Sly Cooper game. As you
must have got that pretty fast. Because you've only had that for a little bit.
It's easy. It's incredibly easy, and it makes you think, like, I never played it when it came out for the PS2, and I was like, maybe I'll go back and revisit it. I never played it. It's redone in high definition. It looks great. Gameplay is really cool. It's just really simple. You can go through it pretty fast.
Yeah. All I ever really played of those games were the demos, but I hear good things about them. Maybe sometime I'll go back and play the HD collection.
Yeah, it's fun. I liked it. I liked it a lot, but not one to buy. I rented it, so
yeah,
you can finish it fast. They need a Sly skin in Infamous for
that,
the character.
That would almost kind of make sense. The way he's climbing around and jumping on the electrical wires and stuff like that. But I think it's a little too violent for Sly Cooper.
Yeah, a little bit, but
otherwise, I'm looking forward to that game. I'm gonna play that with my Move.
Speaking of Move and guns.
Oh yeah.
You're like drooling over this ever since the announcement of
the
this
sharpshooter. I want to get the sharpshooter. I think it's gonna be pretty neat. I don't know if you guys have seen pictures of it on the internet, but you take your Move controller and you put it up into the barrel. It's almost like a shotgun barrel attached to an M16 with a collapsible stock. It's pretty neat. And then you put your navigation controller down here. It sounds like it would be another one of those hokey pieces of plastic junk, but they've got a good video on the PlayStation blog where they show that it actually kind of adds something to the game. And I could see myself going through the whole single-player story with that. They take a lot of the button combinations and they put them up on the stock of the gun, so that you can switch your firing rate from like full auto to semi-auto to one shot at a time. A lot of other cool, neat things. You just kind of thrust it forward to do a melee attack.
Oh, that's cool.
I could see it being kind of immersive, but it's hard to turn real fast. So if you were playing online, you'd probably get killed fairly easily. I've been kind of watching my budget. I'm trying to control which games I get. I got a lot of stuff to play through right now. Right. So.
Well, and the last game that I bought was you were with me. I had a $25 to use before like the Saturday. It was a Friday and Saturday. The coupons expired for Toys R Us. I had $25 to spend, and I'm like, I'm not going to waste $25 in coupons. So we picked up GT5, and we were sharing it. He has it now. I like it. It's a good racing game. It's always been a good racing game. They've done a great job with it. Looks good.
Everything's really slick, and the car models look really good. They drive good. Some of the menu system stuff I didn't like.
It's too, like, where am I going to...
Yeah.
I don't know where to buy
it's too much
transmission for my car. Or
you get used to it, but it's so much like a web browser almost. It's not really like a game interface.
Yep.
But when you actually get into the meat and potatoes, the racing part, it's pretty good. I still prefer the Forza series on Xbox 360.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that looks pretty good, too.
They could have added the car customization that you have in Forza. You can't really paint your car with your own decals or anything like that in Gran Turismo, which is one thing I think it kind of misses. So Forza is a little ahead of the game as far as that stuff goes. But I don't know, I guess Gran Turismo 6 is probably just right around the corner. They said that they were working on that game while they're finishing up 5, so...
Huh. Go right into 6.
Yeah.
Did you do any of the races in London?
I did some city races. I don't know if it was London or not.
They've done a really good job with the details that you see. I mean, it's just fun to drive really fast and around London.
Yeah, I actually kind of like the NASCAR. I thought
that was fun. That
cool.
was good too, yeah.
That's alright.
Yep.
Other than that, lately I've been trying to finish up God of War 3. I never picked it up when it was new, but I got it on the cheap at GameStop. They had it on sale for $19.99 or something like that.
You used my discount.
Oh, I used your Edge card. Yeah. But that game's pretty cool. I've been abusing myself, though. I've been going through on the hardest mode that's available from the get-go, and I ran into this one room where they keep sending hordes and hordes of stuff for me to kill, and every time I think I have about everything killed, all the minotaurs and wraiths and serpents and stuff like that, then there's more, and I've never been able to get through it. I know I'm pretty close to the end because I have Pandora with me already. I think that was kind of close to the end. I don't know, because I haven't played through it on anything other than hard right now. I've been playing that. I've been playing Little Big Planet 2.
Whenever I see he's creating these levels that I've got to try out yet, I won't say anything. I don't know if he said anything yet.
Oh, I don't care. I'm making a Care Bear
level. Yeah.
I'm making that for
really
for my wife, but it's turning out pretty good. So you have to look out for that. I'll post up something on lbp.me or whatever whenever I have that done.
I've got I've been playing your Ratchet and you let me borrow Ratchet and Clank. What's the title? Something in Time.
Crack in Time.
Crack in Time. Fun. I never played any of the Ratchet and Clanks before, but literally just had fun going around killing things and figuring out the puzzles.
Yeah, my old PlayStation burned up around the holidays. Go figure. So I ended up going on Amazon and picking up their holiday family bundle that had Ratchet and Clank, A Crack in Time. And I hadn't really played any of those games before that. They were actually pretty good stuff.
Yeah, I had fun.
It came with SingStar, which is kind of neat.
Yeah, the movie, it's kind of like a dance game, right?
Yeah, the dancing part I'm not so hot at, but the singing part.
Singing part? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's some good stuff.
Cool.
Other than that, we have news.
Cool.
News of the Sony Ericsson Xperia phone.
The phone that runs on Droid
Android 3.0 Gingerbread.
Gingerbread.
Something like that.
It's a little gingerbread phone.
Gonna be
so
on.
Don't eat it.
I think we'll be okay there.
All right. Okay.
Nobody's gonna eat the phone.
All right.
Gingerbread's good though.
I didn't know it was going to run on the Droid. I haven't really read a lot about it. Just seen the pictures. Didn't really read the article yet. Didn't know it was running on Droid, but now that it is running on Droid and it's going to be on Verizon network, which I don't think Verizon has ever had a Sony Ericsson phone yet.
No, I don't think so. I might be wrong, but I don't think so.
I'm compelled to maybe look at it, check it out, see what it's all about. I mean, if you can take your games from PlayStation Network and playing them on there, and take your trophy, be able to have trophies on the run or play short little games, and that's what I think it should be for. I mean,
you know what I want to do?
I don't want to play the big long RPGs on this thing. If I have 10, 15 minutes, I'm waiting on something, or I'm in a car or somewhere with someone, and I want to play a little game or something, that's what I think it would be cool for.
I want to get the Super Nintendo emulator and play it with the gamepad.
There you go.
Because they have that now for the Droid, but you can't really play it that well with the touch screen.
Yeah, and I mean, like, there's no, like, of course, here's Droid 2. We both have Droid 2s.
Yeah, and see, on the Droid 2, the arrow buttons are just totally in the wrong place to play.
Yeah, like, you want them, like, spread out, like, on a computer.
Yeah.
With the, right in the middle there. You don't want them like that.
Also on the left side, so it's like any other gamepad.
Right.
I guess you could always take the WASD keys and program them to, like, the D-pad, and then take that side, and make it the jump and run and all that. But
so I do have a connection in Verizon that they get some of the phones beforehand. One of my supervisors at my previous job, his wife works for Verizon, and they get them and he tries them out. He had the Droid X way before it came out because they were testing it. Mm-hmm. He liked it so much he kept it, and maybe if they get one of those, they usually give him one to try it out. Maybe I'll give him a call and see if we can't go and check it out, hopefully, and see what it's all about. I mean, it's coming next month, so I mean, they've got to already have it. I got to call them and find out.
Yep, on Verizon.
Yeah.
Which is a lot better network, in my opinion, than AT&T.
Yeah, have you seen the
AT&T? Well, around here at least.
Have you seen the AT&T commercials now?
No.
We'll give you an iPhone for $50. Please don't leave us.
Oh, that's terrible. That's sad.
It's like, please don't leave. We'll just make your iPhone $50.
I don't care what you say about AT&T. If you live in Ohio,
where we live,
if you live in Ohio, you're not gonna get.
Well, you have to live in Columbus, Toledo.
Yeah.
Cincinnati, Cleveland. Yeah.
Out in the boondocks of Ohio, you're not going to get any service with AT&T.
Oh, no.
No, especially no data. Yeah.
Might as well just get like a pigeon.
But anyhow, they're going to have PS1 games you can play. I think it comes preloaded with some PS1 games. They're going to also have ports of Guitar Hero, Assassin's Creed, Battlefield, Dead Space, FIFA, and a few other
Oh,
name brand games.
You spoke of Guitar Hero. There's no Guitar Hero this year. You see that?
Except for on the phone, they are.
That's it. But no regular.
Unless they can this.
Peripherals. I mean, if you're not going to be
they
using
already
your.
had this made, or
Yeah, I know, but you're not going to be using your. You're not going to see a new Guitar Hero game this year.
I don't know.
Or Tony Hawk. That breaks my heart.
I think they should have done that a long time ago.
I don't even play them.
They should have just released one Guitar Hero game and then continually updated it with DLC instead of releasing a dozen.
5 in a year.
Yeah.
Or like one for each band. Why can't you just... How easy would that be for them just to put download content on there of the band itself? The skins or whatever? But how does that... Why does that... Well, I can understand it's a money thing, but...
They killed the goose that laid the golden
egg. I know. So, if you had one every 2 years, maybe it'd be okay.
Yeah.
You know? Which I love. I'm a huge Beatles fan. I grew up, my mom grew up, we grew up with the Beatles. I have the Beatles rock band. Love it. It's awesome. And they just keep more songs for that, so. Because that library is huge.
So this phone?
Yeah, sorry. We got on a tangent.
Okay. That's okay. This phone, I think I'm going to wait and see either what the NGP ends up being like or a PSN certified tablet PC. That would be nice.
Yes, which we heard is maybe
it's
in existence.
It's a tablet, not a PC. It would run Android, but have the PSN suite and PSN certification, all that kind of stuff.
Maybe have like some sort of signal being sent to your missions or your maps being on the tablet while you're playing the game, and different information coming through on the tablet. You know,
I was thinking
more like an interactive kind of thing, and you're playing the game as well.
I was thinking more like, I want to use this tablet as a remote play screen that you can use for any PlayStation 3 game.
Yeah.
And then if I could sync up my controller with Bluetooth.
Take it in the bedroom.
I could sit up in bed.
Yeah, so you don't have to be
sit out on the porch.
If your wife wants to watch Grey's Anatomy and you're one of them, no, I'm playing DC Universe right now.
Yeah, you just hit a button.
Okay, let me take the. Yeah. All right, here,
take
the TV. I love you. Take the TV here.
Yeah. Nice. But
good idea. That's a great idea.
When we got off on our tangent there, we were kind of talking about Activision running Guitar Hero into the ground.
Yeah.
They still kept some of their series. Obviously, you're still going to see Call of Duty games.
Yeah.
That's one thing that they didn't can. They did can all their hero games, Tony Hawk.
Yep.
There's a few other things, but they're still going to do Transformers games, which I'm excited about. I like the last one.
Yeah.
High Moon Studios, the one who made that game, they're going to make the Transformers Dark Side of the Moon game. So I'm crossing my fingers that this is the first good movie Transformers game. And hopefully they'll continue on with the success that they had with the last one, and this is going to be as good, maybe better.
I probably played about 15 minutes of that when you had it. You still have it, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, actually my wife got that for me for my birthday last year, so
I need to play some of that then.
Maybe I'll go through it. Collection.
Maybe I'll go through that then sometime. I'd like to play it.
It's good stuff. Yeah, I need to get through the rest of the Decepticon story.
Oh, okay.
Because I played through the Autobot side in its completion, but I didn't go through the rest because I knew I was going to keep this game. I didn't want to burn through it. I just kind of wanted to soak it in because I'm a huge Transformers fan, obviously, and
you picked up the speaking of Transformers, we'll go into you picked up the zombie version of Transformers comic today.
Oh yeah.
We had
IDW's Infestation series.
Yeah.
There's an Infestation series for Transformers, for Ghostbusters, for G.I. Joe, and what was the other one? Star Trek?
Star Trek,
Did I mention that? Okay.
I mean, all of them make sense except for maybe like which one didn't really make sense was Transformers to me.
Well, yeah. How would Transformers turn into zombies? I guess they get infected by a computer virus, but that same virus is infecting people and other things. You know, it's preposterous, but it's a comic book and it's just fun.
You let all that go and then you just have fun with it. That's how I view it. I mean, that's how you view it too. It's just your world that you like.
It's just
and
my.
You just go with it. It's like wow. Like Marvel Zombies was really cool. Marvel Zombies was really good. That was a good series. Especially to see like Spider-Man with half his mask off and he's like
yeah, or Captain America.
Yeah, that was cool.
So maybe we'll get to see Optimus Prime zombified. I don't know. It's good stuff. So go out there and pick up IDW's Transformers Infestation or any of the other Infestation books.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Which, let's see, going on down the news here, I saw on IGN that there's going to be a Voltron game coming out from THQ. Don't know anything else, but look forward to that.
That's cool.
Voltron.
Haven't seen that in a while. Yeah, it's like when that's the one he's like he goes like this and then the sword appears out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And they all come together. Wasn't the fat one the yellow one? No, was he blue or green? I forget.
My memory from
I had
that far is so hazy.
I had the original toys and I don't know what happened to them.
My stepbrother had them and I was playing with his.
Oh, there's a cool Voltron shirt you can get at Target. We were at Target last night. $10. Voltron, he's like...
Voltron's badass. Yep. And you didn't see this yet, but the Dead Island trailer, I'll have to show that to you.
No, you were mentioning it this morning on our way to the comic book store, but...
Yeah. Evidently, Transformers isn't the only one who's got zombies on the brain, because there's a lot of zombie games coming out. We got Dead Island coming out, which... I don't know too much about that, but the trailer is amazing.
Please tell me they're doing a Walking Dead game.
I was just going to mention that. Yes, there is a Walking Dead game coming out.
Great show. AMC. When's the new season?
I don't know.
Hurry up.
Yeah, they just gave us 6 episodes, and it's like, see you in a year or something. Oh. It was good, yeah.
It follows the comic really, really well. And I think it's well done. Really well done.
But like you had mentioned, Telltale is going to make a Walking Dead game.
Yeah.
Telltale, the makers of Sam & Max, Back to the Future. They're coming out with a Jurassic Park game as well.
I don't know about that.
Oh, that's awesome. You didn't like Jurassic Park?
I like the movie, but...
I don't know, I think it would be pretty cool.
Didn't they just have a PC game that bombed?
Jurassic Park?
Yeah, they just had like a PC game that just really like totally sucked.
I think you're thinking of like Jurassic the Hunted or something.
I don't know.
That was like a budget Xbox game or something like that. I don't know. But I'm going to have to pick up Back to the Future. For $20, you get the whole season. I think only the first episode's out right now. So you'll get the first one and then a season pass for the rest of them. You'll still have to wait for those to come out. But
demo's out there. Go out and get the demo. It's fun.
Demo's good. Yeah. I like those kind of games. I played through all of Sam & Max's Devil's Playhouse. I think you played some of it.
Yeah, I'm like halfway through the first episode, but...
Was it Devil's Playhouse or Devil's Toy Box or something?
Playhouse. You got it right the first time. Yeah.
I don't know. It was good. I'd watched the Sam & Max cartoons back in the day, but I'm not real familiar with the...
See, I didn't even know it was a cartoon.
You didn't know that?
As much as I'm into
everything,
I didn't know it was a cartoon.
It was a comic book series, then it was a cartoon, and then video games.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah. And also in news, Portal 2, Move support. Move's getting a lot of games. I'm excited about that.
People need to buy more Move controllers, though.
And when you buy Portal 2, you get the PS3 version and you get the Steam version for free.
Oh, so you can play on your PC as well.
Yeah.
Wow. That's a pretty good deal.
So you get Move support, a PC version of Portal.
Pretty good deal.
That's awesome. I played through the first one. You got to check it out.
Yeah, that's in the orange box.
You missed the boat there. We'll have to make it a late to the party segment, and we can have a discussion about that or something. And then more Move games, The Blob 2. Did you ever play The Blob for Wii?
That's not the one that just about a blob. This is different.
No.
All right.
This is a platforming game where you use the Wiimote, or in this case the Move controller, to color the world.
A boy and his blob? Is that what the name of it was?
There's a lot of Blob games.
I know. There's like my 6-year-old nephew plays a boy in his Blob on the Wii.
No, this wasn't that. Well, you have to check it out.
Okay.
You have to check it out. It got a 8.0 on IGN, so I might end up picking it up. I think it's only $39.99.
Not bad.
Not bad.
$40 these days is a bargain for games.
Yeah.
I have been up on. I love Captain America. I love the character. I love what he stands for and everything. I was been reading. Yeah.
America.
Don't say it. Fudge. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
He likes fudge.
Yeah, we kept this episode pretty mild, so I think I can list this on iTunes in the the family friendly section.
So, all the stuff I've been reading led me to believe that the Captain America game, or not game, well, there's a game as well. I can't wait for that. The trailer wasn't going to be out until next month, March. Here I'm watching the Super Bowl. That's what they told everyone. They did a good job not leaking this, I think. All of a sudden, I was getting up ready to, like, okay, as a commercial, I'll come back and rewind it and watch it later on the DVR.
Right.
I get up, and all of a sudden I see Chris Evans in this World War II outfit. I'm like, I know what this is! So I was, like, glued in my seat, and I'm like, wow! And then the whole shot of him, like, and this is going to be shot in 3D. But the whole shot of him,
3D shields coming out your face.
That's awesome, right in the face. I mean, you'll get a bloody nose and everything. So I got bloody nose by Cap. When he is in that Nazi warehouse, and he's like leaping off that thing, and he grabs that that big chain that's hanging down, and he swings around and like kicks that guy in the face. That's awesome. I can't. I'm losing words because I am so excited. I don't want to see any more. I always wanted to see that preview. I don't want to read any more. I don't want to see any more. But I saw in the preview, I saw Dum Dum Dugan was in as a character. Is in that. Bucky's in there. Hopefully, I mean, of course, you know, if you've read and you know Cap, Bucky was his sidekick. Bucky dies. Spoiler alert.
Hey, watch it with the spoilers.
But if you know Cap, I mean, you know the story. I mean, I just cannot wait. And it's amazing what the CG did to make him look that scrawny and short, and to put his head on that.
Is that what that is?
That's CG. Yeah, I was reading a little bit about that. I wanted to know how they did that.
So they did CG to make him have my physique, a scrawny
little wuss man.
Thanks.
Yeah, they called him as like, can we use your physique for this movie? And he's like,
yeah, they just
sure.
image wrapped my body onto him.
And I love how he goes through the program. He goes through the super serum, the super soldier serum thing, and he comes out and he go, how do you feel? And he goes, taller.
Yeah.
When he is much taller, much more fit, you know.
Awesome.
Can't wait.
Yep. Have to go see that in the theater.
X-Men First Class trailer is out now. You've seen it? I showed it to you at work.
Yeah. Never been too hot on X-Men. I don't know.
This is the story before. This is before Professor gets in the wheelchair. We'll find out how he gets in the wheelchair at the end. I already know, so I won't say. No more spoilers, okay? I don't want to ruin it for you.
He gets bit by a radioactive spider?
No, that's Spider-Man.
Oh, okay.
Peter Parker. Oh, which they're relaunching that movie as well.
You said Peter Parker?
Yeah, Peter Porker.
Oh.
Actually, you ever read Peter Porker? Ever seen that?
Huh.
It was an actual comic Marvel did. It was actually a pig dressed up like Spider-Man, Spider Pig or whatever.
Spider Pig.
Yeah.
Spider Pig. Maybe that's where Simpsons ripped it off from. I don't know.
Yeah, probably.
Good
but
stuff.
Spider-Man's getting a relaunch. You got Green Lantern coming, which is your dreamy guys in it. You're all about Ryan Reynolds.
All I said was I'm scrawny right now. I want to look like Ryan Reynolds.
I thought he said lick Ryan Reynolds, but I was totally didn't hear it right.
No, see, we're doing like a weight loss fitness thing at work. I don't really need to lose much more weight. I just want to be more fit and healthy.
More toned.
And I said I want to look like Ryan Reynolds. So Sorry to add any gay vibe.
I thought he said lick.
I don't know.
Now we're going down that path where we shouldn't, you know.
Yeah.
We're gonna keep this. But Jeff Johns, the writer for a lot of the DC comics and Green Lantern, wrote the story for the movie. A lot of people don't like the fact that Ryan Reynolds is going to be in the movie and he doesn't make a good Hal Jordan, but I haven't read a lot of Green Lantern, so when I go to the movie, this will be kind of my education. I know the background and the story of the Green Lantern Corps and what they do and the story of Hal Jordan, but
guy gets a ring, he can make green weapons.
Yeah, and he doesn't know how to use it. And
I don't know.
Sinestro is a really cool villain.
He can make like a green turkey fryer come out of his ring or something like that.
Well, the cool one was when he like the whole suit's going to be CG.
Really?
Because it changes and stuff like that. But like when he goes to like swing at some guy, like he pulled his fist back and he went to punch some guy, like this huge big green fist like appears and like just knocks him all the way back. It's pretty cool.
Nice.
It looks pretty cool.
That'll probably make a lot of Green Lantern fans out there.
Yeah. What else we got? Thor.
Yeah.
Which will lead into Captain America movie, the Thor movie, and then there's going to be another Incredible Hulk movie. And then after
I never watched the last one.
After they do the Hulk movie, there's going to be Avengers movie, which will be really good. I love the Avengers. You get all those characters in one. I mean, how can you not love an action-packed movie? You know.
Yep.
But they need to do Civil War. If
and
you
get Black Nick Fury.
Yeah. Yeah, and the next, actually, you know, like 2 or 3 years, I mean, you got another Batman movie, which you take your time, make it good like the last one. The last one was good. I know you can't top.
I think Jim Carrey would make a good Riddler.
They did that.
Oh. Well, so that's all I got, really. Thanks for joining us. And subscribe to us on iTunes. Rate us so we get up there in rating.
Don't you have a email address now that they can email us?
I was just going to get that was a good pitch. You can email us at analogdrift@gmail.com. You can visit the site at analogdrift.blogspot.com. You can follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/platinumdragon7. And my PSN ID is platinumdragon7. So it's easy to remember.
DRecker75.